電話や LINE 痛みを知った天使たち傷だらけの翼で dove through the night. Every time I'm thinking about love, every time I'm thinking about love.
What up, what up? Welcome. What is happening, everybody? Welcome. What up, Kartasha? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. What up, Raccoon? What up, what up? Welcome, welcome. Gonna pause it here. Because, you know, YouTube doesn't always like when we play too much of the music. Either way, how's everybody's weekend? How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Woo! Guys, I have gotten a lot of work done this weekend. I did a lot. I kind of put up a little teaser for it, but I filmed for I think about 6 or 7 hours on Saturday. Just straight. So that was pretty cool. Got to edit all those videos, unfortunately. One of which is actually up already. It is the top 5 video that apparently I messed up and forgot to edit the title card when it said Jimin who, and I accidentally left it because I copied and pasted the second place one, so it just says second place again. Stray Kids. Fuck. That's not something I can go back in and fix unless I just take the video down completely and repost it. But I don't really feel like doing that. Heard Suga's DUI case has been closed. Nice. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, it's fuck. But what else was I gonna say? Yeah. Oh yeah, I filmed my reaction to the entire second season of Hell of a Boss. I did it all in one sitting. 9 episodes. Knocked all of them out in one go. Is determined the kickboard had no license plate and therefore not a vehicle. Fair enough. Fair enough. I won't lie, I definitely was a little sad seeing the clips of him being like led out to like his little um not paparazzi but like little like press conference thing that he had to do where he had to say do his apology. Yeah. That was definitely a sad thing to watch. I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I literally just watched him walk out and just stand there while everybody took photos of him. And he just looked sad. Aw, my baby boy. My baby boy. Yeah, no, super unnecessary. So fucking dumb. But apparently that is pretty much the consensus amongst like almost all international BTS army. And the domestic BTS army was the ones who were mad at him for it, along with other silly goose anti-fan people. Handwritten note this morning was more heartbreaking. Oh, I didn't see the handwritten note. I mean, yeah, it's like you had like what? How many drinks did he had? Did that ever come out? Like I know they said how like he was like barely intoxicated. It was like what was he 0.06 or something like that? I think it's like yo, he probably had like 2 beers while out with friends or something. Maybe one hard drink instead of the beers. I don't know. And then just because he fucking tripped as he was getting off the fucking thing. It's like that's so stupid. You're on a fucking little electric scooter that goes less than 30 miles an hour. Like, alright, come on. Thank you, Kartasha. I'll read it out for the class and show you guys how good I am at reading. Been practicing, guys. It claimed 0.22. Registered much higher. So, I mean, then he definitely was drinking a good bit, but if it's 0.222, that's pretty high. Right? Because isn't it 0.08 in the US? It's one of those facts that I remember learning in school, but then I was like, I don't need to know this. Like, this quite literally will never affect me. So, I just forgot it. Like, if he had a drink right before he left. Or, like, maybe he, like, slammed the last of his drink before he was leaving. You know? Finish it off before going. Could have been that. Yeah, 0.22 is having a hard time walking. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucking Sugar, he just slammed his drink, but he couldn't swallow it, so he rode home with the drink in his mouth. Because he's like, well, I don't want to be drunk while riding this, but he's like, I don't want to waste the drink, so he just held it in his mouth. That's big time thinking, guys. That's engineering. I didn't like that one either. Ingenuity, that's what I wanted to say. Exactly, saving it for later, dude. What better place to save a drink than in your own mouth? All right, here we go. Time to read this off. It's economical. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Oh, damn, this is a long one. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Hello, this is Sugar. I wish to apologize to everyone with a shameful heart. I deeply apologize for disappointing and hurting fans and everyone who has loved me due to my wrongdoing. That is so over the top. I have done something so wrong after forgetting that I should be paying back all the love I've received with the right actions. On the night of August 6th, I made the mistake of riding my electric scooter on the sidewalk after drinking. I also apologize for the confusion my hasty first apology on August 7th caused. I should have thought more deeply and been more careful, but I didn't. It's all my fault. My indiscretion has caused hardship for all of you who care about me. That's not true. I will try and live in remorse and never do the wrong thing again. All right, dude, don't like fucking beat yourself up a little bit. Like, goddamn. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I've made worse mistakes. For, like, even less. Like, come on, relax. He's talking like he fucking killed someone. He didn't. This has put a huge dent in the precious memories I've made with our members and fans and tarnished the name of BTS. No, it didn't. I am deeply sorry and painful beyond words for the damage I caused to the members and the team. Again, no. I'm sorry that members who have always believed in me have gone through a difficult time because of me. I'm also very aware of the disappointment that the fans who support and cheered me on must have felt. I apologize to the fans who have always given me more love than I deserved. I know that no words can heal the hurt and disappointment you have felt, so I deeply regret my actions and reflect on them with a heavy heart every day. Once again, I sincerely apologize to all fans who have been hurt by my actions. I will accept criticism and reprimand as well as any future punishment with humility. Lastly, I would like to bow my head and apologize once again for the social controversy and disappointment I have caused to many of you. That's got to be one of the most fucking insane things I've ever heard. I'm sorry that I inconvenienced you by having a drink, getting on an electric scooter, and then stumbling as I came to a stop. I'm sorry that I hurt nobody and that nothing bad actually happened. My bad. The register's pretty high. Ay. A famous Korean baseball player was recently in a drunk driving accident with his car. No media coverage. Yeah, I know, but he's not fucking Suga of BTS. You know, like people like ay, dude. All right, here we go. Rant time. Get fucking 12 minutes in. Rant time. It's a thing that I've talked with a few people about. Is like, and I don't mean to, like, you know, call you out, Raccoon, or anything like that. This is like so many fucking people talk like we live in a world of fairness and that everything's equal and that, you know, everybody's treated the same. It's never been that way. It's never been true. In fact, it's horrifyingly the opposite. So, you know, in this scenario, yeah, some fucking baseball dude who, I mean, you know, I'm sure he's famous in Korea. Okay. But, like, nobody outside of Korea has probably heard of him. Maybe a handful of, like, very hardcore baseball fans might have heard of him. But, like, you know, Suga, worldwide known, very, very famous. Of course he's going to get run through the fucking ringer of all the bad things. You know what I mean? It's the same way, like, I mean, I talk with my dad about the government and shit. He's like, they're supposed to protect us. I was like, yeah, should. But, like, they don't. It's like, that's never been the case. The government has quite literally always been about itself. And I'm talking about the American government. I can't talk about other people's governments because I don't fucking know them well. I don't even know our government well either. But still, I live here, so fuck you. But it's just like, it's always going to be the case. Life is never going to be fair. The fact that he had to make the most ridiculous fucking apology is not fair. It's unrealistic. And honestly, I'll just be outright and say it's fucking stupid that he even had to make such an apology. But it is the scenario that he finds himself in. He is incredibly well known. He is a very famous person. And they have pretty much a fucking cookie cutter, clean as can be persona. So when he does something even minusculely bad, he has to apologize for it. Is it right? No, it's fucking stupid. But is it part of the culture that we've created? Unfortunately, yes. I fucking hate it. I think it's so stupid. So dumb. It's so dumb. I'm not a BTS fan, but his whole incident has been so horrible. Only children live in a fair world. No, children don't live in a fair world. They don't. Children do not live in a fair world. You know, I could use other people's incidences in their lives and stuff as an example. You know, you could say people in different countries and whatever. But no, right here in the USA, I was born into a family that, you know, we were more or less middle class, which is pretty good for the most part. And then my whole life fucking blew up. Addiction ran rampant in my household, and a divorce that was fucking gruesome ran havoc in my house. Was that fair? No. Did I live through it? You betcha. You know, do I know plenty of other people who have had fucking worse? Yeah. Do I know people who've had it better? Yeah. It's just that's the way things are. People don't realize it's like no one's ever going to have the same of everything. Nothing is fair. It never will be fair. Life will throw everything and anything at you. It's just the way it is. You find your spot and you deal with it. Yeah, also, yeah, you shouldn't have to apologize for being humid, too. Absolutely right. And it's not even a motorized vehicle, yeah. He apologized. He shouldn't have to be dragged through the public. Of course, no, he definitely should not. But the circumstances are that he is. And he, unfortunately, has to deal with that. It sucks, but it's what it is. Nothing is going to change that. Oh, okay, Renee. My bad. Also, I didn't even say hi, but hi, Renee. Hello. Welcome. Sorry. Sorry, I misinterpreted you right off the rip, but either way, we're glad you're here. I see what you mean now, though. That makes more sense. I think it's also he sees himself as a role model. True. And is beating the shit out of himself. Absolutely. I remember him, if I remember right, was worried about getting a tattoo, how that would be seen when working with children's charities. Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it in my mind. Is like he's obviously seems like a very good person. And I say seems just because, you know, I don't actually know him personally. I don't pretend like I know any of these guys personally. Um, and it's also why I always think it's hugely risky to get a tattoo of people. I think it's risky to just in general put too much into one person or a group of people. We've talked about this in the past on streams. Like some people are saying they put their mental health into these guys, which is honestly fucking crazy. I think the pressure that is put on them is actually genuinely unfair. You know? But at the end of the day, you know, people are people. People make mistakes, you know? Or sometimes people are just bad. You know, they're good at covering it and they're just bad people. I mean, I used the example the last time too, but like, I mean, prior to all the shit that went down with the Burning Sun, like, who thought Sungri was a fucking bad guy? No one. It's actually funny enough. Besides the fucking bandmates, like there was incidences. I've watched a few videos back when I was dealing a little bit more heavily with Big Bang, but like yeah, they're like the only dudes who seemed to really acknowledge that he wasn't a great dude. But everybody else held him as like, oh, he's the fucking little baby of the Big Bang and all that shit. And it's like, how many people were hurt when they found out he was a piece of shit? You know, not that I'm saying that any of the dudes in BTS are, but it's like, you know, fucking the what ifs are big. Maybe that's me being cynical, but it's also realistic. I have a big time thing, especially with tattoos. Of it's like I will never get somebody else tattooed onto my my skin unless it's a family member or some shit like that. Cause like when I have kids and shit, I'll probably get a tattoo for them and whatnot. Also, I do plan when I do get married, I do plan to get a ring tattooed on the old finger as well as having a physical ring. But you know, just saying. Same, honestly, shit. Same with TV shows too, dude. Because like you never know. Fucking Game of Thrones was one of the best shows I've ever watched, and then that last season came out, and now I fucking hate it. I would be so angry if I had gotten like a Game of Thrones tattoo. You know, because you never fucking know. Close many doors. No, I know. Definitely. Tattoos definitely can close a lot of doors. But also, nowadays, they're a lot more common, so It closes a few less doors, but still closes doors. He needs to get through the military investigation, and he'll be fine. Yeah, but I also heard the last season of House of Dragons was a fucking bust. Literally built up to nothing. I also disagree with that, Renee. I actually know a couple of old dudes and ladies that also have tattoos who, honestly, they kept them pretty well. They actually still look good. You just have to get them touched up every once in a while. Like the tattoo that I have on my back shoulder, it's a big cross, tree cross. Um, it's definitely starting to fade. I mean, I got the tattoo like fucking, I don't know, when I was 18, I think, or 19. So it's like 10, 13 years ago. But like most likely I'm going to end up just getting a new tattoo over it rather than touching it up because it has a lot more to do with faith. Also, I realize I'm fucking playing with a kunai right now here on the stream. I don't know if that is bad, but whatever. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, faith kind of plays less of a role in my life nowadays, so I probably will just get it covered up at some point. But like, I have a mountain on my shoulder. That one, yeah, honestly, it already was pretty light, but it still holds up really nice. So probably in like 10 years or so, I'll probably get that touched up a little bit, just add a little bit more color back into it. Maybe I'll add a few details or something along the way. But you're actually supposed to get your tattoos touched up. You're not supposed to just leave them. That's when they turn like green and start fading, look all shitty. My husband's tattoos look like hell. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I mean, it might be because they're in the entertainment world, so they probably go above and beyond for taking care of them. That might be why. But fuck, I actually don't even know how old that one guy is. I want to say he's in his 60s, but he might he might be he might be in his 50s actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Nice. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, if you don't get them touched up, they turn green and then they fade and they look like shit. So it is one of those things. It's unfortunate, but you do have to do some upkeep. Also, hi Vanessa, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Honestly, like at this point, I stopped getting tattoos because I wanted to get into acting, and I was like, oh, I can't get as many because like it's harder to cover up and yada yada. But now that I'm like barely ever acting, like if once I start making more money, I'm gonna fucking tat out. Like I already have a my person I'm getting a tattoo from, or I'm gonna get a chest tat that's right over my left titty, and that's gonna be pretty dope. And then I'll probably sleeve out both arms. Although I think I might save my right arm because I think I'll probably want to do some sort of like tattoo for like when I actually have a family. Like I'll probably get like something for if I ever have kids tattooed around my forearm. And then I would like to get a some sort of family tattoo, but my family kind of fucking sucks. They can't come up with a fucking simple answer to a question. And then the left one, I don't know. I have to figure out what I'll do with the left arm. It's literally a blank canvas, so I can do whatever with it. So, but this one's gonna be more like life events and people, and then the right one will be probably just like creative, fun. I don't know. Either way, my buddies, they're all fucking tatted out. Uh, one of my friends actually is a tattoo artist too. He's the one who did my thigh. I'll just show you guys a nice ox. Woo-wee! The one that constantly gets fucking goofed up on. People are always like, oh, are you a Taurus? Nope. Not a Taurus. At least you guys know I'm wearing pants this time. Lilith, what up? Welcome back. It's been a while. Just in time to see the thigh. Let's go. No, it was another biblical reference. Shit. I think it was Matthew 12. It talks about yoking yourself to the Lord and like finding strength by walking with him. Kind of like paraphrased, you know? So like I got like a really strong looking bull or ox, because that's what is kind of depicted there. And that was going to be my reminder of it's like I'm always walking with God, as well. But I was born in 92. I think it was the year of the monkey, if I remember correctly. I'm also an aquarium, so there's that too. I don't actually follow any of that things, but you know, is what it is. Mike's getting closer to an OnlyFans. Yo, bro, I've been thinking about it, dude. I've been thinking about it. Fucking unemployed life is not treating me well. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like putting out applications left and right, trying to find a fucking job. Like, god damn. How dare you wear pants? Well, technically these are shorts, so there's that. Chaos Twins in the house, let's go! In months, hell yeah, welcome back. We are still very far back in in the Lovely Laughs, so we're still seeing videos you've posted in there, Lilith, by the way. We're in March currently. That's as far as we've gotten so far. Lovely to see you. When will you be setting him up with the OnlyFans accounts? Oh yeah. I know, it's so freaking ridiculous. I will say though, I'm considering a very possibly big change. But it wouldn't actually happen until next year. As a possible job / life change, which I will still be making videos, but I would most likely end up stopping reactions completely. So, I don't know if you guys want to know about that or if you just want to wait and be surprised. I don't even know if I'm going to do it or not. It's just something that's been recently put in my head. But yeah. Also, to be honest with you guys too, they're like majority of the times that you see me here, majority of the times, no pants are on. Just my undies. Let you guys a little bit behind the screen. Because I get too hot. We are monkeys. I knew it. I knew it. That's why my friends call me a fucking gorilla. Because I look like one. Actually, funny enough though, I literally shaved my arm hair off, so I kind of can't show you guys right now, but my arms get very hairy. They're just like very light hair, but I was just like, I don't know, when it gets hot out, I like to shave my arms. Keeps it cool a little bit. Love to hear the thoughts, even if it doesn't come true. How many of us are pantsless this evening? Oh, listen, when I'm home, it's almost guaranteed pants are off. Like, the amount of times, also, I don't know if you guys follow my roommate Nathan. He streams. He's been streaming a lot more recently, which has been very cool. Very exciting for him, you know. He's crushing it at this game he's been playing. Big, like, really doing long streams and whatnot. And, yeah, there's been, like, a few times now where I forgot that was what's happening, that he's streaming out there. And I'll walk out there, and I'll hear him, and I'll stop. I'm like, oh shit, is he streaming? and then I have to like peek around the corner and see if I could see the light on his camera, or if I could see one of his monitors to see if he has his OBS up. And I'm like, oh shit, he is. So I have to come back, put clothes on, and then go and get whatever I'm getting from the kitchen or from outside or whatever. Well, I wouldn't be going outside without clothes on, but you know what I mean. But literally, like, I think Thursday last week he was streaming, and I nearly walked out just in my undies, which would have been very awkward. But yeah, the possibilities of things to come. I've just recently set to a chaos stream. Aw. Also, is this the fucking weather? Oh yeah, yep. God damn it, Cartaggio. It's actually kind of hot by you today. Nice. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so possibly, I was thinking about going and living in Korea for about a year. Thinking about doing one of those teaching jobs where you go and teach English for the year, where they put you up for room and board, and you know, you just live and teach kids, whatnot, teach them English. And my older brother, he did it years and years and years ago. He did it in China, and he loved it. He thought it was awesome. And then yeah, my mom, she called me up the other day, and because like she knows I'm looking for work and all that kind of stuff too, and she's like, hey, have you thought about doing something like that? And I was like, weirdly enough, no, I haven't. And she's like, well, I figured, like, you know, you used to teach doing youth ministry and whatnot, so like it's not really outside your realm of skills. And she's like, I know you really like Korea, and like your YouTube stuff is revolves around that and whatever. And I'm like, fuck yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. So I was looking into it, and I'd have to take a class. It's a long class, though. It's like 19 weeks of class. And then, realistically, I wouldn't be able to start applying for a semester until, like, May. And that wouldn't be until, like, I'd be applying for the September start semester. So, literally, a year from now would be, like, the earliest I'd be able to get over there. So, possibilities. Either way, I'm thinking about just signing up for the class and just get it done. And then if I decide I don't want to do it, then fucking I just wasted my time taking a class. But if I do decide I want to do it, I am ready and available. Yeah. No, I know, Raccoon. But I will say they seem very encouraging online. I read some reviews and stuff, and like apparently they're like really looking for English teachers in Korea. So I was like, oh, okay, not the worst. My friend Shannon did that, and she loved it, but she hated her apartment, which was like a walk-in closet. She had to fold up her sink to use the toilet. You had to fold up the sink? Interesting. You have to pass the Hangul test as well, usually at the better placements. Okay. Well, luckily for me, I've been slowly learning some Hangul on my own. Not much, but I know pretty much most of the alphabet at this point. 12th year teaching in Japan. Damn, that's awesome. Yeah, Lilith, that'd be pretty cool. Or even just for like tips and advice. I'd also take any of that too. Still there after 5 years. That's pretty sick. Well, also I kind of figured too, like, you know, if I go and do it, I can film like a shit ton of videos while I'm there, you know, and just like do like pretty much foreigner tries this, trying these things, trying this stuff. I was talking with my older brother earlier today, and he was like, another thing you could do is like once you like make friends and stuff, you could do like little interviews on the street with some of them and be like, hey, if you were here for X amount of time, what would you do? And then go do whatever the thing is that they said to do and go try it or whatever. You know, just film it and make videos and whatnot. Wait, sorry, Katasha, what? Reminded you of what? What? But yeah, I don't know. I thought it could be a cool, different change up, especially because I mean, if we're being utterly honest here, I'm struggling pretty bad right now. Um, really thought I'd be in a different spot at this point in life, but kind of not. I don't really want to go back to school for like psychology or anything like that. So I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I'm literally have only been thinking about it for a day at this point. It's just a thought. But I'm like, this could be cool. I have a lot of research I got to do still first. But I do know there is that class that pretty much most of the companies I looked at were saying, like, yeah, you need to complete it. I forgot what it's called, like the TEFL test or something like that. Minneapolis might be the fifth circle of hell. Yeah. I've never been to Minneapolis, so I can't say. But I believe it. Um, yeah, but that I don't know. I figure that could be a cool thing. Obviously, too, like if my fucking YouTube channel takes off and like I start making money doing that, then I'll probably just stick to it. But um, I don't know. I kind of thought, I thought by now I'd be living off of this, but I'm not, and it's been fucking almost 3 years of it, and or at least just doing reaction videos. I was doing YouTube a lot earlier than that too, but I was just more doing it for fun back then. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it might be a fun thing to try, fun thing to do. Uh, who knows? Yeah, that's true, Renee. That is true. Definitely could help. Could help. So that's the thing. End of the day, like I know exactly what I want to do. However, the thing that I want to do is one of the most difficult industries to break into. So I want to entertain people is my main goal in life. Uh, and if I have to quit everything and not entertain people, I don't know what I'll do with myself. But I can guarantee you this: I'm not gonna be happy. There's always gonna be that little bit of me that's gonna be imagining the what ifs. So it is what it is. No, Lilith, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's definitely a heavily saturated market. Um, so that's the thing is nobody else watches like the other content that I make. So whenever I put out videos that aren't just reaction videos, like like rarely break 100 views, which is unfortunate. I mean, even just doing the top five thing that I just put up today, like I'll be shocked if it gets over 300 views. I'd love for it to get more. I love for it to be bigger, but it's just like I don't know. It's just not. Plus, I don't have the editing capabilities to do certain other videos that I would like to do, which is what it is. Texting my buddy Phil. He's like, "Hey man, what you doing? How you doing?" I was like, "I'm streaming." Uh, I got into a fight with a reactor about some army's video throwing everyone under the bus to cover up Suga's incident. What before I just completely misunderstand. What does that mean? What does that mean? Just so I don't take your words out of context and whatever, you know? Just because I don't fully get it. Wait. No. Where did it go? What else? What else we see? Smug everywhere here. One of our region's defining features. Hell yeah. Notice more channels reacting to bigger channels like Rotten Mango or true crime channels. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I've also thought about doing that kind of stuff too, to be honest, but okay, so this reactor was reacting to another reactor's video talking about other K-pop scandals. It was like 3 levels of reactions. Yeah, see, that's where it's getting too far for me, where I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, what? Very muggy. I hate when it's muggy out. It sucks. I hate being sweaty all the time. Just gross. Like, I don't mind being sweaty if I'm working out or something, or if I'm just working in general. But if I'm just like sitting around and I'm sweaty, not about that life. Okay. So was this reactor mad at the reactor they were watching because the reactor they were watching was covering things up by talking about other scandals? Or were they trying to cover up what the reactor they were watching was saying in order to cover up for Suga? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, see, that's just stupid. I follow true crime and conspiracy channels. Hell yeah. So confused. Yeah, yeah, when I'm on the internet nowadays, I find myself mainly watching like stand-up bits, sometimes podcast clips of like comedians that I like, and then I watch like I almost always watch Mr. Ballin. I like him. And then I do watch a lot of like psychology based criminal videos, like true crime, but like from the psychological point of view. And then I also just watch like anime and shows and I'm rewatching Dexter right now. Primo show, dude. Primo show. Really good. Yeah, Dexter's sick. They've never seen any Big Bang videos. Or even know who Big Bang is, but they're getting their opinion from another biased reactor. See, that's why I don't trust people in general. Like, I'm never just gonna listen to what somebody else says and be like, that's definitive, that's true. I'm always gonna hear what you say, and then I'm gonna do my own research on top because I would like to know what's real and what's fake. So another reason I didn't like certain things. Wendigo does great breakdowns of analog horror and cryptids. He did a full breakdown of the Bible. Oh, that's fun. I consume TV shows in a very weird way. Well, share with the class. Share with the class. Come on, Kartasha. Let us know. Let us all know. I'm trying to think. What else do I watch? Uh sometimes I'll watch clips from other streamers, but honestly, like, most of the time I don't make it all the way through the video because I'm like, this guy's a fucking idiot. And then I'll stop watching. And I still will watch them, though. I'll still click on their videos. I don't know why I do it. No, I don't trust anybody on the internet. Never watched House of Dragons. I watched hours analysis of them breaking the episodes down. Okay, that is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. My I do have a friend who likes the concept of horror movies, but he doesn't like watching them because he gets too scared. So he'll oftentimes either read a breakdown of the movie or he'll watch somebody else give a breakdown of the movie on YouTube. So it's like he saw the movie, but he didn't. And it's just because he gets too scared when actually watching. So funny. Fucking love that guy. Multiple sources. Hell yeah. The 12th time. I've been watching as well. I've been watching the newest seasons of Bleach. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I haven't watched it since it came out. And I think the next part should be coming out pretty soon. I don't know when. I didn't even look it up, but I was like, I think it's coming soon, so I better watch this shit. So I watched Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War Part 1, and I'm midway through Part 2. Watch other gamers play horror games so you don't get scared, Mike? No. Absolutely not. I stay all the way away from horror games. Podcast Horror Virgin is 3 comedians, but one is terrified of horror, so he just screams his way through it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Found under the same principle of why I like watching people play video games. Hey, you know, that I will say it is a funny thing too. I really do not enjoy watching other people play video games, which I find very comical because I obviously stream, you know, and I obviously play games and whatnot. But like, if I'm not streaming, I'm not on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch other people stream. I don't watch YouTube streams. Very, very rarely will I ever click into them. But some people really like them. You know, some people are really into that. I mean, hell, you guys are all rolling here to hang out with me. You know? But for whatever reason, I just have no interest in it. I love doing it. I love streaming myself. Like, I think it's really fun. I love interacting and whatnot, but like watching somebody else play a game, I'm like, I'd rather just play it. Although, in fairness, I will say this, guys. I literally just watched a person play through almost the entirety of that new game that I'm forgetting the name of. Hold on, like everybody's streaming it. Or they were streaming it. Black Myth Wukong. I watched Charlie, also known as Moist Critical. I watched him play through most of it. I just haven't finished it watching it yet. So he hasn't beaten the game from my perspective yet. But yeah. We simp for Mike. Let's go! But I just don't want to buy it. That's the only reason why I'm watching somebody else play it. Oh god. What is this? I just saw Mortician Assistant. Oh boy, what did it say? What was the name of that game again? I was trying to remember it for my son. Yeah, it's Mortuary Assistant is what it's called. The Mortuary Assistant. That's how I consume the latest Final Fantasy, because I sat and watched Zach play on it on my weekends. Hell yeah. The radio in the grocery store is playing BTS Dynamite. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a few times where I've been out with my friends and I'll hear K-pop or something on there. Like out and about. I'm like, holy shit, I know this. And then they all look at me like, what? And I'm like, hold on, I know this song. And then they're like, what is it? I'm like, it's K-pop. and then I figure out which group it is. I was like, holy shit, I just did a reaction to this song. So that's crazy. I can't believe it's on the radio. Remember how high-pitched Mike's screams were? Good times. I don't. I blacked it all out. You know, actually, funny enough, we did, like, not super recently, but, like, kind of recently, we re-watched my little scare-tage that I made of that. And honestly, I sat there and watched it, and I was getting scared while watching myself get scared. So if that doesn't show you what's up, I literally knew what was coming, and it still was scaring me. So, how's that? Your screams woke me up. No, I don't think I was playing a horror game back then. I think I was just playing that, like, pogo jump game, and I probably just kept fucking dying, or, like, falling all the way to the bottom, or, you know, losing all my progress, something like that. There's a few games that have made me scream quite a bit. Could have been Elden Ring. Could have been Elden Ring as well. Just plenty of violent times in that game. Speaking of which, I will be streaming that tomorrow. So I don't know exactly what time I'm gonna get on yet, but once I wrap up a couple of things, I do need to edit a bit tomorrow too. So once I finish that, I'm gonna hop on and play some more Elden Ring, just because we still haven't beat the DLC yet, and it's been like 2 weeks since I like last played it. So I think that's the move. We're down in the abyss is the location that we are in. And scream his way through all VR. Yeah, right. Aw, that's cute. Reactors at the Ace and the AT show. Hell yeah. So the other thing is, guys, was that, to be honest with you, the biggest reason we played the Mortuary Assistant was pretty much a test. Was pretty much a test to see, will people want to see this, right? And the resounding answer was no. People don't care that I get scared at a game. So why the fuck would I torture myself for 0 money? I'll do it. I'll play a scary game, but I'm not doing it again without money. There's just no way. I need to be reimbursed somehow for the emotional turmoil that is my life, if that is what we're going to be doing. Yes, we did have a drop-in from one of the voice actors from the game. Watched the whole time. What's the view count on it now? Let's see. Let's find out. It's definitely not high. Lovely Penguin, Mortuary. So the main video, the very first video that I did was 56 views. And then the highlight reel video. Oh, sorry, I put 2 parts out of it. The second part got 86 views. And then, where's the scare-tage? Where is it? Where's the scare-tage? Even the shorts I made didn't do well. None of them broke 300. Where the fuck is that video? Hold on. You know what? Let's be smart. Go to the studio here. YouTube Studio. Scare. The Scare-tage video. Here we go. Analytics. 49 views. So, there you go. There you go. Oh, fuck. I haven't been to the P.O. box. That's true. We do need to take advantage of the P.O. box. How much are we talking? I'm talking, like, first off, I don't want your guys' money. You know what I'm saying? I want, like, a brand to be like, hey, we'll sponsor this video if you make it. That kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you guys to have to waste your money on me. I want companies who aren't going to be nearly as affected by it to pay. There is a P.O. box. I put the address in Discord somewhere. Was it on announcements? I don't know. I don't want to lose my spot. I also made a post about it on my what you call it? My YouTube community tab as well. So I have to make stuff. Nice. Yeah. Well, the other thing that's really annoying is, like, I would like to pitch my channel for, like, possible brands to, like, look at my shit. But because I went to New York for, like, 3 weeks and barely posted while I was there, YouTube is punishing me. And my numbers are garbage right now. So I literally can't even show a company and be like, hey, look at these numbers. This is how well this does. Would you be interested in sponsoring a video? And yeah, so there's that. So yeah, I was actually considering doing it for the season 2 of Hell of a Boss, but because it started off strong, like we had a really strong. Didn't even pop up my feed for YouTube as your mod. I know. I would download Raid Shadow Legends for you. Oh shit. That's so funny. That's the thing. I don't want you wasting your fucking phone space on that garbage. Yeah, right, dude. I don't want to be sponsored by them. Yuck. What oh, shit. What were we saying? No. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, those don't even pay well. Freaking stream things. I don't even know. You just gotta reach level 5 and then delete it. That's pretty funny. Have you tried the old clickbait solution yet? Like that guy who posts BTS content then says overhyped, but then he dances in a hot dog outfit. I've definitely done clickbait titles before, and it genuinely does not affect my results at all. Maybe my clickbait's not good, but I thought they were pretty decent, and no, it literally doesn't affect it in the slightest. Yo, I'd take an Adam and Eve sponsorship. At least they pay you, you know? Like, you don't have to sell in order to get paid, you know what I mean? Like, my buddies, the Pink Popcast, they've been sponsored by Adam and Eve a few times. You know? And that's like, there's two kinds of brand deals that you can get. You can get the brand deal where it's like, hey, if you sell X amount of thing, if X amount of people buy from your link, yada yada, we'll pay you X amount of money. Those are bullshit because first off, their products usually suck and nobody wants it anyway, so nobody's gonna get it. Plus, it's like your product has nothing to do with my content. So why the fuck would anybody come to my channel to fucking play Raid Shadow Legends? We talk about K-pop. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. But there's other brands who will obviously this is for like bigger creators and stuff, but they'll reach out and just say, hey, we'll pay you this amount of money to put an ad in X amount of videos. And you go, okay, and then you guys make a deal, you put them in their videos, bada boom bada bing, you get paid, you know. And I mean, that's what my roommate does. That's how he gets paid. And I mean, he makes just videos for TikTok and stuff, and he makes it for random apps and stuff. And yeah, like those are the ones that we want to get. We want to get those corporate ones where it's like you're just paying for the advertising space. You're not paying for a service, you're paying for advertising. But again, my channel is just not big enough for that to be viable. So I have a few things in the works right now to kind of help boost us and get us forward. But you know, until that happens, fuck if I know. Hell yeah, he popped up in there. Let's go. Just fashion Shingu, Coco Diver, Loot Box. These are all K-pop adjacent. Temu too. Yeah. Yeah, but Temu's also kind of trash. Just in terms of what they actually sell. Like their stuff is just like, eh. See, there you go. You know. Because the service is Mike Poo Poo Headness. Yep. Yep. Either way, guys, we'll figure it out. We'll get there one way or another. We will. Bought a fan from them and it overheated while charging and doesn't work. That's so crazy. That's so crazy that they'll send products out like that. Fucking nuts, dude. All right, now that we've chatted for fucking way too long. I mean, in fairness, it's a good chat. It's a good time talking. I'm gonna end the stream. No, I'm just kidding. Let's do some lovely laughs. Yeah. That's the other thing too. I gotta figure out some other content to make. Like I might see if my friend would be cool with me like coming over and picking through his scrap wood and see if like I don't know, maybe I'll grab like a Dremel or something and just start carving shit. And then I'll make videos out of it, and then like I'll put it up as like a store option of like you can buy stuff, and then you can make a special request, and I'll film a video of carving your special request, and then I'll send it to you, and you pay me money for it. Could be an idea. Welcome back to not moving much forward. Yep. You're not wrong. Either way. Teach you to whittle. You know, the funny thing is, I have a nice scar on my hand from back in the day when we were I used to carve wood on stream, and I stabbed myself with my chisel. It's so funny too. The Twitch there might be a clip of it on Twitch still somewhere. But there's literally one where it's like I'm literally doing it, and I just go, and I just drop my hand under the desk, and I'm like, oh shit. And I look down, and I was like, guys, I'll be right back. And just get up and leave. And everyone's like, oh shit, what happened? Like, what's going on? And it's just like, fucking, I'm like dripping blood. My hand's just pooling with blood. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go take care of this. So I did it pretty deep. That I probably should have probably could have used stitches for it, but yeah, exactly. There's a no blood rule. I don't know if you can see it, but there's that little white line right there. That's where I stabbed my hand in, and then plus, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's like raised off the skin quite a bit. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Yeah, you're not allowed to show blood on stream. On Twitch, you can get banned for it. And then I started wearing a glove after that. I still don't like wearing gloves personally. I know it's safer and yada yada. It might protect your hands or whatever. But at the same time, I just have better grip when I have just bare hands. And I personally prefer working barehanded rather than with gloves. I do the same thing when I'm actually at work too, like building sets and whatnot. I never wear gloves. Yeah, you can do that on YouTube. You just can't do it on Twitch. And that was back when I was only streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I'm except instead of being Spider-Man, I'm Chisel Guy. Not even fucking Spider-Man, Chisel Guy. Not chiseled, just Chisel Guy. Abigail is one of the rental children. Who's Abigail? Guys, for Pepsi products, it's 5 for $35 for 12 packs. That's crazy. That's too expensive. What? So much money. That doesn't help Canadians who consume too much sugar. Watch like 100 Abigail reactions. Oh, is that another reaction channel? Don't say that to me, Vanessa. I might cry because of all the soda I will be delivering this weekend. Aw. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is she like a doll? Little toy doll, Abigail? Cool. Either way, if I don't get this moving, we're literally just not gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking end stream before we even watch a video. She is a person. Oh, is she the girl? Black hair, pigtails, and then like a little like choker with like a little pendant on it. Is it that girl? $10 for a 12 pack. That's crazy. I think that's Megan. Okay, well I'm just gonna look her up. Fuck it. Abigail. Should I not do this on stream? Abigail movie. Oh fuck. No way, dude. That is not who I was thinking. That ain't it. I've never seen that girl in my life. But you see her fucking teeth? Yeah, right. Nope. Mm-mm. I genuinely can say that was the first time I've seen Abigail. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Although I will say, too, now I'm forgetting what movie it is, but there was a Korean movie that came out recently. We've talked about it on stream. I'm pretty sure it's technically horror, but it didn't look that scary. I did want to watch it. It was like a ritual movie. Where they perform some ritual and then crazy shit probably happens. But it looked kind of cool. I was like, that might be a fun reaction video, but it wasn't out yet when I was looking at it, so. Exuma! Yeah. That's the one. I think I should do a reaction to that. I feel like that would be fucking scary. Also, weirdly enough, I don't know why, but like, paranormal stuff doesn't scare me as bad as like regular horror movies. I don't know why, but like, you know, Paranormal Activity and shit, like when that came out and it was like considered scary, like people were like, oh fuck, this movie's so scary. And like, I don't know why, it just didn't bother me. I think that's also why, like, I don't get scared of like the ghost here at the house or at the apartment. You know what I mean? I don't like jump scares either. Yeah. But honestly, it's like, I don't know. At least with the paranormal movies, it was just mainly like just shit would happen. Like a cabinet would start opening. There wasn't that many jump scares. Although I will say in the third Paranormal Activity, there was a fucking who's the ghost? Oh, the ghost who lives here. I was like, what channel is the ghost? I was like, who's that? Is that another reactor? Nice. My brain just working on fucking 0 miles an hour. But there was the one jump scare in Paranormal Activity 3 when they like walk into the garage at one point and they're like kind of freaking out already. Things are getting crazy and it's like the music's starting to kick up and you're like, oh fuck, something bad's happening. And then they like open the garage and it's just like fucking a cult is in the garage and they all just turn and look at her. I swear, dude, I fucking screamed in the movie theater. It scared me so bad. I was so not expecting it. It fully caught me off guard. Has an Evil Dead feel. I've never seen Evil Dead. I don't even really know what Evil Dead is, to be honest. Is Exuma out in the world now? Like the Treehouse in Hereditary? I did not see Hereditary either, but I heard Hereditary is fucking terrifying. I do not want to watch it. But at least when I do the Korean scary movies, people like when I watch those. But if I do it to an American one, nobody gives a shit. And that's fine. That means I don't watch those. That, I never watched, what was that movie we were referencing to, they referenced it in Cosmic by Red Velvet. Fuck, what was that movie called? Midsummer. Never watched that one either. Camp and humor. Yeah, I also don't really watch many Sam Raimi movies. The only Sam Raimi movies I watched were the Spider-Man movies and the one Doctor Strange he did. Of slapstick. Okay, I could probably vibe with that. Is Exuma out on anything right now? Fuck. Let's just check it out. Where can you watch it? You can watch it on AMC Plus. What other service is it on? I don't have AMC Plus. You can watch it on YouTube Prime. I don't have that. I do have Amazon Prime. Cool. We can watch that. Cool. Alright, I'll find it. I'll watch it. But honestly, I saw the trailer for it and I was like, this actually looks kind of like a cool movie. I don't know if it's actually scary or not, but it looked pretty cool. Wait. Is she? Yeah, she's from fucking Goblin. She's in this movie? Yeah, Guardian of the Lonely and Great God. That's so crazy. Fuck yeah. Learn something new every day. Probably be on Netflix eventually. Fair enough. I didn't even know AMC Plus was a fucking service. She's the Exorcist. Oh, that's kind of cool. No, Kartash, I have not. I kind of assumed school started, so she probably is not gonna be here, I'd assume. Because she really kind of showed up in the summer. So I assume that's kind of where we're at. She had a lot of experience being married to a goblin and all. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yo, actually, like, I kind of just want to rewatch through Goblin again. You know what? I feel so bad. I am not remembering her name, but she did show up for, like, a good handful of streams. Shit, what was her name? Fuck. So bad with names. Less filter. Listen, this stream is not a child-friendly stream. You know? Like, it's fine if children want to be in here. Like, I don't fucking care. But, like, at the same time, I'm not censoring myself. I've marked this clearly as an adult stream. Fizz! That's who it was. That's who it was. That's her name. But yeah. Like, yeah, if a young person wants to hang out, that's fine. But I am not censoring myself, and I don't care if you want to censor yourself or not either. But at the same time, I'm not going to punish you for not. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know why I just did that. I put my foot up. This is not even a little bit comfortable. How does anybody exist without YouTube Prime? I don't know. I just don't have it. I have an ad blocker. And then when it pops up and says you can't watch this video because you have an ad blocker on, I just turn the ad blocker off for like an hour and I turn it back on and it goes away. The easiest way to beat it. Easiest way to beat it. She was pretty young. Yeah, she was like, I think she was going into high school. Like that young. I don't know. I try not to talk about ages too much, but yeah. I will say that I did feel so bad for that poor child. Although I will say though, she kind of played us. She played us in the beginning there. You know, she's like, I get bullied all the time and I'm so small and weak and all this. I was like, that's fine. Like, you can totally like get around that stuff. Just like, you know, work on your comedic points and all this shit and whatever. And she's like, yeah, I don't know why people just don't like me. And she's like, yeah. She's like, well, I'm a furry. I dress up all the time and yada yada. And I was like, well, it's like I hate to be that guy, but like that's why, you know. We've actually had a couple of furries in the chat, Lilith. Yeah. But they did share with us that it's not sheerly a sexual thing, which I always have kind of associated it with. Because I've made jokes and shit about how, like, you know, we don't fuck with being furry here, which, you know, I don't know. There's a part of me that just really, it's just too close to bestiality for me. So that's where I'm like, I don't fuck with it personally. You know, at the same time, I'm never gonna fucking fight you about if you want to do that shit or not. It's all up to you. But for me, it's just not gonna be what it's gonna be. And it's like, yeah, it's like surefire way though. It's like, yeah, if you don't want to be bullied, like, that's it. I hate to be like it, but it's like when you pretend to be an animal, then people tend to not like that. Again, it goes with what we talked about at the very beginning of this stream. Life is not fair. You know, everybody's not going to be treated well. Everyone's not going to be treated the same. Everyone's not going to be treated fairly. You know, it's whatever you put out into the world is going to directly reciprocate what you're going to get back. And if you're living in a society where it is looked down upon to participate in acts like that, then you can guarantee yourself, like, you're going to not be treated well. You know, I mean, of course, you can work on it and try to bring it into the light to the point where people become accepting of it, which can be awesome. But at the same time, too, most people don't. And it's like, okay, sorry. So I steer clear, yeah. She's a child furry who didn't know the phrase were sexual concept. Yeah, exactly. That was another thing. The only one you couldn't pay me enough to try. Fair. Jeez, Lilith. Yeah, exactly. It all comes down to the same ideal for me. It's like, listen, I don't give a fuck what you do on your own time. As long as you're not harming other people, like, whatever. Go do your thing. But, like, at the same time, too, it's like, I don't have to be a part of it. And that's fine. You know, you can go do your own thing. It's okay. But at the same time, too, if, like, you're expecting everybody to love you for things that you're into, like, no, they're not going to. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, when I was in high school, I'd watch anime. Anime was very not cool back then. You know? I kept that shit a secret. It was locked down. No one had any fucking clue I was getting into anime. I held that shit as a secret because I knew I'd be a fucking loser if I got caught. No one, even in my family now. It's just me. Just held it all together. Tight. Because I knew if I put this out in the world, like, yo, I like anime, people would be like, yo, fuck this dude. Let's beat him up. you know? Nowadays, it's become far more mainstream. People like it. Now I can talk openly about it. And it's not weird, you know? But with the whole having sex dressed up as animals thing, it's almost impossible to get away from that because you're basically saying I want to fuck an animal, but like not, but also kind of. And it's like that's too far for me. It's too far. Yeah, I got tricked into seeing the quadrobics too for a second. I was like, yeah, we're not fucking doing this. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just me, but I've also learned recently that I'm apparently one of the more rare people in this world. Like, I've never been sexually attracted to a fucking our cartoon character before. You know? And like apparently that's a thing that a lot often happens with kids and shit. Which a whole bunch of my friends have said that they've definitely been interested in that kind of shit. And I was like, oh, I've just never felt that way. You know? Same thing about animals. Like, I don't think like that. Like, I like characters, you know? I like their personality. I like the way that they look. But, like, I don't know. Apparently that's a thing. Apparently sometimes people find a cartoon character sexy. Like, a big one that people would bring into contention was Lola Bunny from Space Jam. Because she's drawn as like a sexy bunny. But like when I watched it, I just thought she was a girly bunny. You know what I mean? And it was like by then, like I liked girls, you know, like I was like very actively enjoying it. But like cartoon wise, I'm like, I don't know. That shit doesn't faze me. Oddly enough, it's the grooming that gets me, but also I don't like to watch cats grooming themselves. Yeah, that is pretty strange. I'll stick to my mic giving me the full name look I got last Monday. I don't even remember what I did. What was the context of that, Kartasha? I fucking forgot. Also, the worst part too is I fucking remembered the other thing I forgot last week, where I was like, I said something weird, and then you guys were like, yo, that's a weird thing. And it's because I said it was something was dog water. I can't believe I fucking remembered it. But yeah, like it was dog water. I said something was dog water, and then everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, what is dog water? And then that was one of the things I say that's weird. Oh, it was about flirting with Zach. That's what it was. I was like, Kartasha, please. Are you supposed to be sexually attracted to a cartoon character? I don't know. Well, you also were a youth teacher, so I'm guessing it's not your type of people to talk about. What do you mean by that? By that, Vanessa, if you don't mind me asking. Because also, in fairness too, it's like we had plenty of kids who were doing different odd things and shit when I was doing youth ministry too. So it's like I had a pretty large spectrum of different people. Tuxedo mask is drawn sexy, but imagine anime faces in real life. I don't even know who Tuxedo's math is. Yeah, no, that's the other thing too. Is like I don't think people are actually like, oh, I want to actually like fuck this character, but they're like, you know, they find the character attractive is really what I mean. You know what I mean? They're not like, oh, I'm gonna become a fucking cartoon character and have sex with this fucking fake person. But yeah, a chick in Cool World or the chicken Rudder Rabbit. I'd do them. Shit, what was that character's name? Isn't it Jessica Rabbit? Again, it's just not what a real person looks like. I don't know. I guess I just like real people. You left the trash out for a reason. Ooh, hell yeah. We're getting Lilith at 1,000%. I got everyone using my full name, even though you're the only one who knows my full name. That is true. I try not to dox too much. I don't even remember that I said your actual name. That means I must have really been serious. Yeah. I will say as my time in youth ministry, I definitely have had some very interesting talks with people about things that I never imagined I'd talk to anybody about. If we're being absolutely honest, like some of the shit I heard doing that was fucking crazy. I also had many students pick me to be the person that they came out to, which was very flattering because it meant that they felt safe with me, which was awesome. I genuinely was like very stoked about that. I was like, cool, I've created enough of a comfortable space where people can be open and honest, you know? And it was really sad too, because back then it was a lot less, it was like becoming okay to be like outwardly gay, but like, it still was frowned upon, especially in the Christian circle. But like, you know, I was like, hey, you know, it's okay. We can navigate through this. You know, let's talk and see what's going on, and maybe we'll take some next steps. Maybe like, do you want me to be part of talking to your family about this, or do you want to do it on your own? Yada yada. So you'd genuinely be surprised at how many different conversations I've had through the ministry thing. Never never particularly about furries though. I definitely have talked to people in the Christian circle about cartoons though. Like also I've never understood hentai as well. I don't know, people seem to be into that for a bit. I was like, I don't know. I don't understand it. That mouse from Rescue Rangers turned a lot of furries in the 90s. Oh no, it's describing where the chat has landed on this lovely Monday night. Oh my god. You just gave the screen a silent stare that went deep into my soul. And I looked at bitch my life. I do what I want. He's one of the 3 people I talk to on a regular basis. I know. Still, the whole situation's dog water. uh is that has been I know. I will say I definitely had to swallow those words for one of the kids, because like, you know, the dude was super flamboyant, you know. It was like pretty much everybody knew. It wasn't like a secret, you know. But he did come to me and he was very nervous when he told me and all that, and I was very flattered that he told me. And it wasn't ever like, hey, I like you or anything. They're just like, hey, this is something I'm just dealing with and I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? Kind of a talk, you know. So that's why I felt very good about it. I was like, all right, cool, you know, like let's figure this shit out. You know, I was happy to be that role in that person's life, you know what I mean? But I will say, when he did tell me, I definitely was like, yeah. In my head I was like, yeah, what else is new, you know? Oh Jesus Christ, I just saw what Raccoon wrote. I know that word. Cortez mentioned to me instead for true crimes and cat facts. Hell yeah. My sons were obsessed with hentai. Oh fuck. Something weird. Oh, what was it called? Bukaki. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh fuck. Yo, I gotta give you guys a funny story about that. Alright, Lilith, I'm gonna explain this in as gentle words as I can, because I don't know how much trouble we can get in on any of these streaming platforms. So a funny way of saying ejaculant was, I literally was at John Reeves' stream like last week sometimes, and they were calling it man milk. So it's usually when like one woman is hanging out with a gathering, some would say, of some gentlemen who are getting their man milk ready, and they then proceed to make sure that she is fully supplied with that man milk. typically on the face, and just kind of all over the place, really. So that's what that is. So there you go. I will say, funny story about that word though. I used to work in a toy store for one of my very first jobs I had when I was 14 years old. And I came home and there was a new toy that just came out, and I spent the whole fucking day building a display for a toy called Bakugan. Right? It's like the little spinning toys or whatever. And I'd never heard of a bukake, you know? I'd never heard of it prior to that. And so I come home and, like, I think my sister was asking me how work was, and my older brother, he was in the kitchen, like, getting a drink or something. And I'm like, because my sister, she actually worked at that same toy store for a little bit, so, like, she was kind of asking for an update of how things were and whatnot. And so I'm like, yeah, they got me building this fucking bukkake sign in the back there. It's hot as shit in the basement. I'm sweating to death. And I was like, we sold out of the shit immediately. And my older brother was in the middle of taking a drink and legitimately spit take while taking a drink. I don't remember what he was drinking, but he's like, what the fuck? He's like, wait, what did you say? I know, Kartasha. I literally looked at the time. I was like, fuck, it's an hour and a half. We're going to watch, like, a handful of videos. And that was the day that I learned what that word means. Was because my brother's like, dude, do not ever say that, especially at work. And I was like, say what? And he's like, that word. He just said it, the B word. And I was like, bukkake? He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, stop fucking saying that. Like, I was like, it's a fucking toy. What are you talking about? He's like, no, dude, it's absolutely not. And then he explained it to me. I was like, oh, shit. And that was the day. That was the day I learned what that was. And I was like, man, I'm going to do a lot of research on this later. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm teasing. Welcome back. Lovely laughs, everybody. But yeah, it turns out I was talking about Bakugan, the toy. Bakugan. So yeah, that's the word there. Hey, Tuesday, what up? we just had an explanation of what a bukkake is. So welcome. And now we haven't even started Lovely Laughs yet. But we're about to. We're gonna watch like fucking 10 videos, and then I need to go eat something. Yeah, we hit on a few subjects here. Just a few. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time. Now, Lovely Laughs. Here we go. What's the first video? BTS, when BTS took the hearts of all women in this song. I will say this definitely has been one of the weirder Lovely Laughs. And I'm not pointing fingers, but there is somebody who has joined us after a long time of not being here. Not pointing fingers, but just saying. Could have played into it a little bit. Just kidding. We love you. We love you, love. Now it's Lovely Laughs. Also, I didn't even watch. We gotta watch this again. It's too loud. Why is it so loud? Oh, everybody, are you putting your hands up? Because not me, because I'm not one of the ladies. What the fuck? I can see how that could win over a bunch of women. Admit it. Lilith is back. Get to recap the last couple of months. That is true. We honestly, we hit a lot of topics. On IG videos. Yo, also Tuesday, your comment on the Discord of showing me that I messed up my edit, it hurt to my core. I was like, God damn it. I looked over that video so many fucking times. I don't know how I didn't notice that glaring mistake. Fuck! Oh, and of course it was on Jimin too. Of course. The one person I shouldn't have fucked up on. God damn. He's also the first one I put, sorry, spoilers if you're gonna watch that video. But he, like, literally, when I put my list of 1 through 5, the first thing I put in was number 1. And then I fucked it up in the video. God damn. That one hurt. Oh god. Raccoon. Jeez Louise. Ay. Yo, you guys see he fucking runs like a church? JYP? No, I just clearly lost my mind when I was editing that. In fairness, though, I did edit that video after filming for like 7 straight hours. Plus, I'd edited 2 other videos prior to that one. And then I did that one. It was like 10 o'clock at night on Saturday, and I was like, fuck it, let me just get this done. And I missed it. I missed it. Such a sucker. Ugh. Alright, we're back. Whose song was eliminated? What? Wait, what was he eliminated from? All wearing plastic pants? which group was he trying to be in for this show? Was it, this wasn't Stray Kids, was it? So I feel like they're probably similar ages, or close at least. Also, nice guy. Nice guy. You know what? We need to do another Rose reaction. We haven't done a Rose reaction in a fucking minute. Damn. And Ace, too, Lilith. When you commented that before, I thought that. I was like, oh shit, I haven't done Ace in a minute either. I'll have to add him to my list. Suga, Lino. Oh, they're both the same with funny faces.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
Oh dang, they are similar.
Look at this dude.
Dang, that's weird. I never noticed that. His hair was eliminated. Oof. Okay, something. Yeah, did it end with a boy group forming? Which group ended up coming out of it? Jinho from Icon. Yeah. No group. Oh, okay, that's weird. Either way, though, it was cool meeting him, and their TikTok is very silly, by the way. Their TikTok, the Rose's TikTok, is very strange. They have a wild sense of humor, and I like it. Felix's Duck. Life is a comedy show. John's butt. Oh. I don't understand.
Stray Kids.
Stray Kids. Is he doing Pink Panther here? He might be. Like the old school Pink Panthers. He's 31?
깜짝이야. 뭐야?
껍질을 왜?
야야!
그거 안 씻어. 껍질째 먹으면 어떡해?
이거 씻고 먹어야지.
야 이거 야.
아, 나 인터넷에서 봤는데 누가
네.
그냥 껍질 그냥 그대로
야,
먹더라고.
그거 진짜 위험해. 진짜 위험해. 뱉어.
Very
진짜
dangerous.
안 씻은 거야 아직. 뱉어 watch out.
씻은 거 아니야?
뱉어 watch out.
Wait, what?
watch out. Be careful.
오.
K-pop Star Season 1. Nice. Born in 93. Damn. Also, I will say, we learned when I was doing the reaction stream, I ended up looking up some of the idols' ages, and Stray Kids came up. I didn't realize how young most of them are. Yeah, I like genuinely was surprised. Like how old was Felix? He's like fucking 23 or like 22 or something. I'm like, what? I was like, I thought he's like easy 25, 26. But he is like young 20s. And I was like, what? That's so crazy. That's nuts. They're in winter. Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing, he's 23. Yeah, still so young. So young. I mean, yeah, how old's Shan? Like fucking 98 or something, right? Yeah, he's the third youngest. I don't know why. I just assumed he was one of the older members. And Red Velvet is older than Twice. That's true. Although, aren't their youngest the same age? Isn't the youngest from Red Velvet, isn't she 25 or 26? And then also Chewy's 25 or 26? I think Yuri is the youngest from Red Velvet. He's half 50. No, I know, I'm just teasing. I know Bangchan's younger than I am. He just has that old man spirit, you know? They're close, yeah. Sulgi's 30. Yo, guys, I'll say this too. I said it plenty on the reaction stream, but damn, dude, I love Red Velvet. They're so fucking good. They honestly they won me over pretty much as quickly as Twice did. Because Twice, I pretty much immediately was on board with them as well. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I was pretty much immediately on board with Stray Kids as well. And then, weirdly enough, BTS I was not on board with right away. But that was also because I wasn't into the entirety of this whole area of music at that point. It's a theme song. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked. Irene's older than me. I was like, what? Say what? Also, if like when I first saw them, oh my god. Like if you just showed me a picture of them and it said one of them's older than you, I would not have been able to pick. About lesbian vampires. Wait, is it out already or is it coming out? I most likely will do Run Jin as well. Most likely, Run Jin will probably be the second video on Fridays now. After Fan Friday video. Is an older song, but they're coming out with the video for it? Or, like, wait. You said I can't wait to see it. So does that mean it's coming out? But it's an older song, or I'm just confused. No, it's an old video. Oh, okay, cool. I'll check it out. Fuck it. Yeah, if it exists, yes, then yeah, I will absolutely watch it. It's the female vampire from Dracula, Carmela. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I've seen Dracula, but I don't know if I've ever actually, I don't know if I've really watched it or not. I've seen movies where Dracula is in the movie, but I don't know if I ever watched a straight up Dracula movie. So I don't know his story very well. Because I didn't know that there was a female vampire called Carmela. Or it's, I don't know, the original demon vampire chick, Lilith. That could also be it. Well, isn't Lilith a demon? Wasn't she not a vampire? She's just a demon. Just. Gary Oldman is the best Dracula. Nice. I know which one you're talking about. I never saw it. I can literally see Gary Oldman dressed up as Dracula, and I have not watched that movie. The mother of all demons. But are vampires demons? I thought Eve was. No, it's fine. I'm kidding. What am I doing here? What's going on? It's great. Watch it. Okay. Yes, vampires are demons. Really? I thought they were considered differently. Because they don't live in hell. They live in the world, but they can't be out at night. I don't know if demons can be out at night. I don't know. Wait, is that the movie that also has Brad Pitt in it? And I want to say Tom Cruise, but I don't think that's the right actor. Am I thinking the right thing? Maybe we could do a movie night one night and watch together. We won't have to do like an actual reaction. Maybe we'll just watch Dracula. No. Oh, that's Interview with the Vampire. Okay, that's a different movie. Parents of all demons. Oh. Oh, Keanu Reeves. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Okay, I'm getting so twisted. I haven't seen either of those movies, in fairness. I've seen like little like clips of them. I don't even know where. I don't know. I don't know why. I sent you a text. So did Phil. Hi, Phil. He said, I love you. Are you guys jealous? I said, I love you too, and I sent him a kissy face. Army's response to this bullshit. BTS is currently the second biggest artist on iTunes, surpassing Bruno Mars. Augusty is first biggest artist. BTS is second biggest artist on iTunes. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds right. That sounds very right. Very, very good. Okay. Loving the TV show Interview with the Vampire. There's much gay tension in Interview with the Vampire. Okay. I don't think I would, but it's great. Ah. Why are you keeping us out of the loop, Kardashian? I told you what it said. If you get the chance, go to Francis Ford Coppola's winery in Napa. He has a lot of stuff from Dracula on display, including the ceiling picture of Dracula with his bride. Oh, that's cool. Auto chat. Correct a Kardashian. Yo, she's Kardashian now. Yes! Yo, Kardashian. Are you asleep? Welcome back. No. Yeah, no, she can't send a picture. It basically just said that BTS Army has made BTS number 2 on the iTunes charts and made August D number 1 in response to this whole sugar calamity. I will not fucking accept that, poo-poo head. That's a funny thing about a nickname, is you don't gotta accept it. Sometimes it just exists. It is what it is. I will say, that's definitely not my worst nickname. I definitely have had some bad nicknames throughout the years. I think the one that hurt the most, though, was I got called That Kid. That. T-H-A-T. Kid. Because in my, I think it was like a science class or something like that, it had been most of the school year gone. And, like, this girl in the class was getting in trouble from the teacher about something that was going on in the class that I had to do with. And she then said, I don't know, fucking that kid did something, yada yada. And she pointed at me and said, that kid. And the rest of the class was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how do you not know his name? Like, we've been in school together all year. Like, how do you not know him? So everybody thought it was so funny. So for the rest of the year in that class, they all called me That Kid. And my emotions were hurt. And I still fucking know her name. That Ed guy. Nice. Driving drunk is the least surprising thing he's done. It's a whole TV show devoted to drinking. I know, right? So silly. Alright, let's watch a couple more of these. I'm not fucking doxing her. She was a kid. Yes, monster. monster.
인비 전국 지민 수가 랩 몬스터 제이홉.
monster.
짜가지 라몬스터.
맛있다.
랩 몬스터.
monster.
오케이 랩 몬스터.
monster.
아 이거 읽으면 방탄소년단이에요. 아 이게 방탄소년 아니에요. 아 이게 방탄소년 아니에요. 진비 전국 지민 수가 랩 몬스터 제이홉.
Just her first name? No. I don't want to do that either. Because to be fair too, it was the only, she was the only girl with that first name, so I imagine you could find her if you knew where I'm from. And that information is readily available online, so I don't want to risk anything. You call me that, I will just refer to you as That Kid from now on. We are in a Spider-Man meme situation, Ginger. Listen, it's not gonna hurt that you're calling me That Kid, because that doesn't fucking mean anything. You're just backpacking off of somebody else's joke. So you won't hurt me. The alien one is my favorite. Yeah. No, I will say too, it's not even like a rare name. It's just, I'm pretty sure she was the only girl with that name. Literally, at least within a full year above and below us. You know, so I'm pretty sure she's the only girl who had that name in any of those grades. So it kind of gives it away. I'm a queen of fucking backpacking. Give me the crown. No. No. Also, Kardashian, I'm fucking gonna forget about Kardashian and like, I probably would have forgotten about it by now if we weren't still talking about it. We're being absolutely honest. Alright, let's do two more and then I'm gonna wrap it up. My stomach's like genuinely starting to hurt because I'm hungry. I shouldn't. Maybe just trying so hard to be a good boy. Aww. Well deserved. Aww. That's actually very cute. Fuck, that's a great video. I know you will. I was honestly shocked that I remember what dog water was. Because we literally talked about it on Friday where we're like, what was that thing I said that was weird? I remembered. It was dog water. The Snow White costume.
자, 가자. 자. 자. 안 틀리면 진 거 가위가위보. 가위가위보. 자. 보.
Yay! B's gonna be pretty in his Snow White costume. That's so funny. God, these boys are crazy. Crazy. 4V, that's a sick costume. What are you talking about? He's crushing it, dude. We are gonna wrap up here, even though we literally watched like a handful of videos, but that's because you guys are too entertaining to talk to. So I personally think it's your own faults. So I did not see V not knowing how to drive-throughs work. Gotta add that to Friday Bukaki. No! No more of that. This was a chat night. It really was. This really was a chat night. What a weird fucking night, though, guys. What a roller coaster, huh? Hello? Nathan? Okay. That was fucking weird. It really sounded like somebody fucking knocked on the door. Like, it sounded like somebody knocked right there. It might have been from above, though. It could have been my upstairs neighbors. She's not happy with it. Yeah, she doesn't like that dirty talk in here. She said, cut it out, guys. I don't like hearing any of it. I don't want to hear these words. My ghostly ears. Yes. Very lovely seeing all you guys again. And great to see you, Lilith. And, yeah, I'm going to try to not anger the ghost anymore. Alright, guys. I love you all. Stay grossly positive, and we will catch you on the next one. Alright? Oh, actually, shit. I forgot. I'm going to do a dance stream. I don't know if you guys are still here or not. I am going to do a dance stream on either Wednesday or Thursday. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. We're doing Sticky by Kiss of Life. So it's gonna be an ass shaking one. Alright, love you, bye.